Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dead Even series, where I do Elden Ring duels in the Colosseum and try to get the matches to result in a stalemate. You guys seem to love the first Dead Even, so we came back for more, no problem. Now, our first opponent unfortunately dies to a parry, which means we're gonna have to, settle with the fake draw and a fake stalemate. But what can you do? Can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? And now there's gonna be another epic episode of Dead Even. Now, tell me in the comments what's your favorite color. Fuck. Now, unfortunately, here at William Turner Inc., we were experiencing some difficulties, but now we seem to be back. Oh, mistimed the parry, unfortunately. We're gonna have to use the whip technology. Seems like I'm not the only person mistiming. Now, Lou is a stupid ass, so it's like he just exists. I don't know much about him, but doesn't seem to have much of a personality, which means, well, it's gonna make things a bit difficult. I don't know if you believe it or not, people, but this is a rematch. Absolutely despicable. Well, now I could kill him with a thrust damage, but how is that gonna help anyone? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill him with a classic whip attack. How about that? Now this right here is what we're looking for, people. This is what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? The classic natural stalemate. There's nothing more beautiful, people. And this is why you love the Dead Even series, because we're all dying. We might as well do it at the same time, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I might be wondering, damn man, this Statue of America, it's a nice statue. But me, I'm looking bottom left. 38 fan daggers, do you know what that means? That means I'm out of fan daggers, which means I'm gonna have to reload one of my saves, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. But well, until I have to worry about that, I'm gonna fight this person. The nameless entity in front of me. Now, I don't know why you don't get some poise. He's really trying to time that correctly, but oh. Unfortunately, we got the slash damage animation kill, which is not the best when it comes to stalemates. So we missed another stalemate. That's a problem. We're gonna get right back into it with the next fight, though. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna hopefully gather all my concentration into getting that next stalemate. Keep tuned, people. This is what it's all about. We got a classic case of a thrusting sword. Now this thrusting sword, oh, hit me with the reverse parry as I was parrying him, so that's interesting. Now the problem with this weapon in particular is that, well, I'm gonna time a heavy attack and fail. Damn it, neither of us can hit the goddamn parry. And it turns out to be a woman for some reason. With a heavy ass armor. I think that's the most surprising bit about this fight. The rest was pretty predictable if you ask me. Now stay tuned in, people, because we have another opponent, and I'm gonna attempt to get a stalemate. As always. Well, now this is a parry versus parry situation. He's not doing any of the crouch slices with the sword. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to thunder strike, or what's it called? Thunderbolt? What is... Now you might be wondering, why is the lava not even graphically visible? I have one answer for you, and it's too much for you to handle, so I'm gonna save you the pain. The fight was so strange, I completely lost the ability to coordinate my fingers. Managed to miss the stalemate, unfortunately, but what can you do? You can't win them all, or you can't stale them all. If that's the new expression that I just coined right here. Dead even 2. That's what I'm talking about. Changing the English language. Alright. Now here we got Nike. I don't know what's the legal ramifications of winning against Nike, so thank God I'm not doing a normal Colosseum fight. It's a stalemate only fight. And this person unfortunately is very laggy, which means I can do a little bit of timing to counteract the effects, but I did manage to land another slash damage death animation, and you know what that means, right? You know what that means? That means no stalemate today. Here we go, back with the rematch. Now I'm too afraid to pull out the katana in front of this person. Potentially could get parried. But as you can tell, she copied my style with the whip. And it's not even a good whip, it's the meta whip, unfortunately. That was a lot of damage. Now, what he doesn't know, or she, I guess, is that I'm out of range for the lightning. Damn it. Now the real question remains, how did this person achieve such level of damage? I mean, like, looking at the stats, must have a lot of stamina to wear that kind of armor. And must have a lot of faith to do that kind of damage with the spells. Which are not two stats that particularly go together. So it makes you curious sometimes, you know. Like, what the fuck? Now here we have Sir Ansbach. I have a feeling it's not the real Sir Ansbach, because he's running away to cast spells, you know, trying to be cool, which the real version would not do, especially with the sleep. That is not something that it's not very thematic. And ask whoever you want. I'm 100% sure Sir Ansbach is not a woman. So I'm gonna go ahead and terminate the match right there. With every day that passes, we realize more and more. How big a degenerate can someone be? And the answer to that question can be different every time, unfortunately. And this time is in the form of a shitty garbage cosplayer. How about that? Can't wait for the hate mail. Talking about how she's just trying to enjoy the game. Cosplaying. Having fun while I'm out here tryharding. Which is true. Because that's the only way to achieve stalemate, baby. Keep watching. Keep it tuned in, people. For some more fights. Alright, here we fucking go. We got Maestro. And Maestro has no idea what his opponent is cooking for him. He thinks, oh my god, I'm gonna fight in the Colosseum. That's why I'm here. I'm here to fight in the Colosseum. He doesn't know what I'm cooking for him. Which is unfortunate for him. And that is how you time all your attacks. But you know what they say? Can't get a stalemate if your opponent is too aggressive. That's what they all say. Is that right, America? You agree? Oh shit. I'm talking a statue. Alright. Now, I say one thing to you folks, I am not getting sponsored by Nike anytime soon. I'd say that was pretty adequate. It's not a, you know, natural stalemate, but sort of. Now, you might be wondering why I took so many attacks to the face. For this purpose specifically, because that confuses the enemy into thinking they're about to win. And that gives me the perfect opportunity to parry that bitch into oblivion. But again, no stalemate. How many rematches am I gonna get with Nike? You're gonna have to stick around in the video to find out, I guess. Alright. Back to War Master, and War Master makes the very terrible mistake of, people, I'm gonna be honest with you, so long as these parries are landing, we're not gonna get a stalemate. So how about you start doing jump attacks, huh? How about you just War Master 69, if you don't get me a goddamn, it's just it seems impossible at this point. If I don't get a good opponent, we're never gonna get a stalemate. I'm done. I'm gonna email Miyazaki on this one. Damn. That knife pullout was extremely fast. I could have done something with that, but unfortunately, like if you can time it right with the Bazazo, whatever the name of the knife is, it got some range and you can actually, you know, get that stalemate. But hopefully not a rematch. Like, I want some players up in this, you know what I'm saying? Different kinds of players, different kinds of strategies to get the stalemate. All combatants have assembled. Like it's the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Who is it this time? Different player, hopefully. It really isn't. Like, this is the only person that's playing right now. I don't know what the strategy for me here is. See, even like been fighting for so long, I can't even do anything. Damn it, the attack landed a bit late. But you see what I mean, right? Alright, here we go. New opponent. At least Lady Gaga. I want to see what Lady Gaga got against me. Oh, the classic storm calling move. Now here we have a stupid player with a formulaic build with no creativity. That just follows, you know, kind of the norm. Very, very, you know, between the white lines kind of player. Nothing too crazy. Just be a knight, you know. Get the sword, get the brain dead moveset with the Ash of War that doesn't require you to actually aim anything or do anything with it. And just do what you want, you know. And what the hell happened to... I unfortunately have to give the checking all the marks right now for someone with no will of their own. You can actually see it on screen in front of you in the form of Lady Gaga. And the main problem here is that you have to watch a painfully slow matchup, and then it doesn't even lead to anything. Now this right here, this is what the game is all about. And then he does the bow at the end. Like, you can actually write all the moves that this person does before the fight even begins, which is very unfortunate. But this is what the community has become. Unfortunately, this is what it happens when you set up rules for techniques. When you set up rules for how to play. These are the moves. These are the weapons. This is how you should fight. And you know, not everybody gets to decide for their own. You know, that's something you have to understand coming to the Colosseum. I'm talking to myself, by the way. It's just because most people watching are not gonna be there, you know. You're just chilling, watching some fights. Me out here, I'm the actual sufferer, and I have to talk about it. All right, another match, another stalemate. Here we go. Gonna hit him with the shock. And then, I don't know what is happening today. Just seems to be impossible to get a stalemate. All the while, I got that one, you know, the really good one, stalemate. So it's a bit of a hit or miss today. Yeah. Alright, again with the fake Sir Ansbach with the buffing at the beginning of the match. I mean, it's a combo. It's a combo of degeneracy. Now here, you see the what's it called? This brain in the person's head has a, you know, method down for how things should be, and when it fails, it just doesn't know what to do. It's just calculating all the different possibilities of how the previous fights have been won and going through them one by one. And I'm not fitting any of the previous circumstances. And the female Sir Ansbach is like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Well, you're not gonna stalemate, you piece of shit. Here we go. Fight number 10 with the same person. Gonna time some attacks here. Try to kill him with the knives. That's gonna make things a lot easier. But you're rolling, really. You're actually rolling. To not die, that's what you're doing. We get another fake stalemate. God damn it. Alright. Coming right up, the next opponent right here. Wow, that is quite the parry. That is like one of my top 5 parries of all time. That was insane. I mean, if nobody can surprise me in here, I guess I should surprise myself then. Damn. At this point, I suppose the number of enemies I can fight in a day are just predetermined. Nothing I can do about it. And just, you know, the same set of people just continuously coming at me. Alright. Is it going to be a new opponent? Spooky, that's new. Now this person is using what the fuck? I'm French now. Shut the fuck up. This person is using bubble technology, which usually doesn't work. Damn, the reverse. Okay. It was released, but you know, sometimes your hits just don't land in time. And it had nothing to do with your reaction time. Alright, new opponent, new stalemate. Let's get it. Or is it the new opponent? I actually don't know. It may be from... Okay. Ish. That would have been... Yeah. Sometimes you can't get the stalemate, as my grandfather used to say. Alright, here we go. New opponent, new stalemate. It's actually not a new opponent though, you know what I'm saying? God damn it. That's a pretty good move when I'm in your face. Nice! Call me fucking stale, master. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I mated. You know what I'm saying? With that female Saransbach. Sir, I don't think women can be sirs. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gotta look that up on Google later. Can women be knighted? Right, alright. Here we go. Could this be another stale match? Perfectly timed. Damn it. Dice being... God damn, every time with the... I mean, it was close. But not a natural stalemate. How could you have guessed, possibly, that the fake Saransbach would be the perfect opponent for... what's it called? Drawing the match. Okay, next match. Got a classic player, Zako. I have a feeling this is gonna be a parry situation. Well, at least you don't do a lot of damage. Damn it. Whoa. That was not a stalemate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, back with a rematch. Will this one be a stalemate? Oh, god damn it. You know I can reach you over there, right? Damn, with the backstep? Damn, this is new exploits. I haven't even seen this one. You saw it on Reddit? Okay. I prefer my fan daggers, but sure. Can I get a parry off of this? Possibly. Damn. I'm gonna have the backstep in my face. What the fuck? What's with the calm down emoji, woman? You're the one spamming. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, another fighter. Aldrin of Falmore. That sounds scary. Damn, with the heavies. Okay, I respect it. Fuck. Tell you what, folks, that is not stalemate. Okay, here we go. Not a new opponent, but an stalemate is whatever it's called. Wait, what? That is the wrong emote. That's the one. Just a sneaky lightning to test you. Okay, there's like nothing I can do about some of this stuff. Not the bubble technique. What the hell is that shit? Yeah, unfortunately with the latency, I think this person is like Australian or something. Cannot possibly land anything in time. This player is classically known to be laggy. Let's see what happens. Damn, that's unfortunate for me. Oh. I'm not trying to test that out. Oh, what a backstep attack from me. That was nice. And a classic running attack mistake. And a fake stalemate. Yeah, here we go with the rematch. Same person. I'm using light attack technology. Oh, the storm thing. Just trying to... Oh shit, the reverse stalemate. I was not expecting this shit. God damn. What the fuck? You have to be fast with that too to actually, you know, get it. The reverse stalemate. That was pretty nice. You don't see that shit often. Okay, here we go. One more time. Clean, but not stalemate. But it's alright. As long as I'm spreading the stalemate culture. That's what I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Awkward Owl, one of the classic players. But we fought like two mate times. See, this, I never actually fight Awkward Owl because of, like, the fight started, I was there, and this bitch was here, right? and she just rolled all the way around and went around the back, and it's just not a good situation to be in. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hell out of your hair. That's it. Not gonna fight awkward Al any day until she changes her ways with how she approaches duels. Okay, this is the final fight. Lataya the Stone Sword. And she's not even using a sword. Why is it all women today? There's like 2 guys. Now here, got the status build up and all. Oh, we got the rocks and all kinds of small things that you can't really dodge with the poison and the rocks. I'm gonna utilize the running attack technology. Whoa, what a dodge by me. That was something. For a woman, you can sure throw rocks. And what a great way to end this episode of Dead Even with an actual stalemate. There it is, everybody. Check it out. Yeah, that's about it. And thank you for watching, man. This Dead Even was pretty nice. And you guys seem to love the series and all your lovely comments and that kind of thing. I'm gonna keep going, you know. It maybe take me a bit longer, but Dead Even 3. Look forward to it. Goodbye.